Afternoon to everyone. Welcome to today's Demo Jam, and this is the Demo Jam a la customer service. My name is Joshua Hoskins. I'm a Salesforce MVP and also the Director of Product at Talent Rover. And joining me, we've got a little bit of a mix-up. So we've got Phil joining for us today. Phil, say hi.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Glad to be here again.
And we've got the best, as always, Amanda, helping us out on the decks as well.
Good to see you guys again. Really excited. This is our first Demo Jam post Dreamforce. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we have two amazing Salesforce MVPs that are going to be taking us through it today. So really excited to be here.
Awesome. I'm really excited to work. Phil, glad to have you back. It's so exciting. It's been a couple months since we've been able to do this. So today we will be posting the webinar as always on the YouTube channel 24 hours later. Feel free to check that out. Also, please do feel free to tag along and follow us and be social with the hashtag AppDemoJam on Twitter or Facebook. Once again, this is a Demo Jam, so feel free to ask your questions in the chat. You can also use Twitter as well. And today, with us, we actually have, besides three amazing people, we have Coveo and Vlocity joining us. And let's hope they're ready to rumble, because Phil is going to break down the rules, and then we'll get started. Over to you, Phil.
Thanks. This is the real fun part, of course, the rules. So let me give you guys a quick overview of the rules so everybody knows. So for everybody who's watching live, you guys understand how this works. So you cannot vote for your own company, so Coveo and Vlocity employees, unless you would like to vote for the other contender. You won't vote. You can only vote one time. And another thing is, only members of the viewing audience may vote. It may seem obvious, but you shouldn't be sharing the link with anybody who's not actually watching. So we want to make sure that those who are voting are watching live and they have a good idea of what these apps are. I think that's it. I think we're ready to get going here. So unless Amanda or Josh, if there's anything else, we're going to get going right now with Coveo. I'll introduce them.
I think there's one thing I would add is that these guys, if you haven't been part of a Demo Jam before, they're going to get 3 minutes to demo. And no more than 3 minutes. They'll get a 30-second warning. And at 3 minutes, they will be cut off. And at that time, once the demos are done, you are going to vote on your favorite demo. So you will, the power is in your hands. And one of these guys is going to get an awesome trophy, bragging rights, and some great shares on social. So great opportunity for you to see amazing apps, and the power is with you guys. So stick around and get ready to vote.
All right, when we say 3 minutes, we are serious about that. All right, let's get going here. We're going to start things off with Coveo. Coveo maximizes self-service success and agent proficiency with intelligent self-learning search for Salesforce, including an app and a new component for Lightning communities. And I've seen it myself, pretty interesting stuff with Coveo, definitely partnered up with Community Cloud quite a bit. And I am going to introduce Sawan Deshpande. He's a Vice President for the Salesforce line of business at Coveo.
Sounds good. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can.
All right, so I'll start my timer now. All right, so thank you for the opportunity. So Coveo, what do we do? You guys have probably used Coveo. So if you go to help.salesforce.com, the help and training portal, we've been powering the search experience there for the last 2.5 years. So what do we do? So biggest annoyance for me personally is when I go to a website, I want to look for help content, I want to look for videos, I want to look for documentation, I want to look for upcoming webinars, and I have to go to 5, 6 different search boxes to get that information. That is so old school. How about, just like Google has taught us, one single search box, I search, and then all the content across whatever repositories you want to expose to the customer, be it knowledge articles, your community threads, your wiki documentation, your YouTube, along with some facets and filtering to be able to exactly get to the specific piece of content you're looking for. That's what Coveo does, a single global search box. And not only that, we pride ourselves not only on showing you content from whatever repositories are important, but we also make sure that the most relevant piece of content is pushed to the top. So as you can see in this case, the YouTube video has been pushed to the top, and that's using the Coveo machine learning technology, what we call Reveal. That's pushed it to the top. It's at the top of the results, and I can view the YouTube video right inside my community. So that's the experience we give on the self-service side. Let's say a customer didn't find the answer he or she is looking for, in which case then he ends up logging a case against your contact center, and the case comes to the agent in the contact center. Similar experience, right? I open up the case, and dynamically all the relevant content from my entire enterprise is shown to the agent, including user actions. So whatever actions the customer took on the community before he or she logged the case, those are shown to the agent so that the agent can personalize the response versus sending those annoying public template responses. Did you see this knowledge article? Yes, I did. And that's why I couldn't find the answer and logged the case. So you get to see all the activity that has been performed by the customer on the community. So that's the experience for the agent. And then really what we worry about is, how can we ongoing improve the experience for the agents and the customer? And that brings me to the analytics capability, where I have a simple dashboard showing what we call the deflection score. How many total visits, how many cases did we end up creating, broken down by devices, by different regions. What's my case deflection score?
30 seconds.
By different products, by different languages. What are my different trend lines? What pieces of content are working, what pieces of content are not working. The goal really is to make sure that customers get what they're looking for on the website, and they don't end up logging cases against your contact center. So that's Coveo for you, federated search powered by machine learning, called Coveo Reveal. Thank you.
Wow, didn't even have to hear the buzzer there. Great job, Salwan. And I'm not sure if we have any do we have any live questions? I do have one question ready to go if we don't.
We have a question. The question is, does Coveo Analytics collect data on agent, self-service, and community platforms?
Yes, it does collect across any search UI you expose within a Salesforce property, like an agent in a console or in a community. But even if you want to expose it on a general public search on your website, all the analytics are collected. Yes.
Awesome, great job there, Salwan. You know what I really like? All your information is in one tool. It's there for you. It's very easily accessible by the customer, and the fact that it's powering the data in the platform itself is great. So definitely like to see what you're doing here, and good job.
Thank you.
Cool. All right, so moving on, we've got Vlocity. So for those of you who don't know about Vlocity delivers cloud and mobile software that embed industry-specific functionality and processes for customer-centric industries. It's built in partnership with Salesforce, the world's #1 CRM company, obviously. Vlocity enables companies to deliver an omni-channel experience, achieve greater sales and service agility, and capture faster value from the cloud. With us, we have Mark, and Mark's going to show us just how awesome Vlocity is. Mark, you out there?
I am. Can you hear me?
We can.
Okay, great. We ready to go? Okay.
Yep.
Again, my name is Mark. Great. My name is Mark Slander. Today I'm going to review with you the Vlocity Industry Console and also our dynamic offers. Everything within Vlocity is built 100% on top of Salesforce, and in this case here you see an example of the Vlocity Industry Console for insurance. In the center here you'll see the Vlocity card technology. What the card technology provides us the ability to present contextual information based upon press and read here on the left-hand side, calling in through the call center, through the CTI integration. When we see that it's press and read, we can see that these are all the policies that Preston has in his policies. Here you see the auto policy. You can see in this card that we have information. This is direct information either from Salesforce or from the third-party back-end system. And then on the right-hand side of the card, you can see the Vlocity actions. And these are guided processes. In this case here, these cards could be created larger, smaller, and all of this is done with no coding. If I just click on the card, you can see down here that we also have the concept of flyouts, and flyouts allows us to have the ability to add additional information, such in this case here, around the Toyota Corolla and Volkswagen cars. This way, the customer service representative has the most information right at his fingertips. Here that we see that this card has the red outline around it, we know that it's overdue. We just click on this pay premium action that Vlocity provides, and now we walk them through the CSR through a guided process. And this guided process allows us to build out what we call our OmniScript technology to build out these processes by pre-populating information and walking the CSR through a process that is easy to follow. In this case here, I would see that the payment, I would click on submit payment, and then that would integrate information back to the payment system, and again, be able to provide that information back to the CSR if needed. So again, easily configurable cards, contextually based upon the user logging in, and down here you'll see the quote term life. We also provide white space where the CSR can upsell and cross-sell. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to make the screen a little larger, and on the right-hand side, you're going to see our offers capabilities. This is the Vlocity Acuity model, and within the Vlocity Acuity model, we provide the ability for machine learning. So in this case here, we can see that we have these profile attributes that can easily be modified and configured. In this case here, we see that we have life and travel. In this case here, I'm just going to change
30 seconds.
I'm just going to change travel, and I'm going to put in annuities. As I put in annuities, you'll see that the cards automatically pre-populate and update. And then based upon those cards updating, we're able to drill into any of these cards and run through that guided process that I showed you earlier now for logging in and signing up for new life insurance. So again, making the CSR more productive. Thank you very much.
There we go. Great job.
Nice job, Mark. So Mark, I'm going to give you a little rundown of what I was able to get out of the demo. One, great job for coming in under time. The ability, anyone who's ever been on a demo jam with myself and Jeff and, all the other hosts, we love to see, data available to especially the person who's managing the relationship with the customer, all right there at literally their fingertips. The fact that you can obviously have that fly out and see the information, and on the bottom left you can also cross-sell, which is huge in the industry, especially in customer service. So it's great to see all that stuff wrapped up in one user interface. It doesn't really feel as you're going through your demo that I'm actually leaving, and going to different areas of the application. Everything's there. It's at my fingertips, and I can focus on the conversation with the customer rather than navigating through a bunch of pages to dig and find information to help the customer, or cross-sell and upsell them, which is a valuable add. So thanks so much, Mark.
Thank
Amanda,
you.
what questions do we have?
Sure thing. The question is, what industries do Vlocity and their solutions cover?
So in this example, I showed you the insurance industry, but we've also built out vertical applications on top of Salesforce for health insurance, communications and media, and public sector.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Mark. Great to have you.
Thank you.
All right. So let me get some slides going on here. All right. So the time has come. Now we must demo. So for those of you who are online, this is your chance to vote now. We really want to hear what you have to say, and we would like to understand, who do you think will win the Mega Demo Jam? Mega Demo Jam, man, that was Dreamforce. The Demo Jam trophy and bragging rights for customer service. So on the GoToWebinar, you should have a poll. Please select who you vote for and click submit. Remember, it is important to vote. So while votes are coming in, Phil, there's this little thing, what, 2 weeks ago? I don't even know if I'm fully recovered, called Dreamforce. How was your Dreamforce?
It was great. I was personally pretty involved with different presentations and sessions, so I did less watching and probably more talking myself, but it was great. I really enjoyed it. Got to learn a little bit more about Einstein, and like always, You know, it's a madhouse out there in San Francisco with tons of people, and you know, I enjoyed myself. What about you? How was your Dreamforce?
It was great. I think you were a part of the Mega Demo Jam, weren't you?
I was. That was fun in the small and medium business lodge in the Marriott Marquis. It was a nice little space down there, and we were in the sales demo jam, so that was a good time. Actually, the last demo involved a rap, so that was quite interesting.
Yeah, I actually hosted that demo jam, and it was awesome. Let me tell you, for those of you that weren't at Dreamforce, I mean, you know, you may have noticed the theme in our slides change a little bit today, and this theme that you see on the demo jam slides is basically the theme that was all around San Francisco. You had lions and tigers and bears. It was absolutely amazing. And we had I think we had 3 or 4 demo jams that led up to a mega demo jam that Mr. Gross and I hosted. And we got to dress up in tuxedos. I'm probably sure there's pictures floating out there on social media. If not, we'll get them out there later. And New Voice Media won the mega demo jam. So that was like the most exciting piece for Dreamforce for me, is getting dressed up in a tuxedo and spending time with the community and partners that make these demo jams possible. So thank you for that.
Alrighty then. One other thing, we have, last thing, I'll just mention the dates for Dreamforce 17 are available. So if you go to dreamforce.com, you can save the date and get a notification when registration opens next year. And also go to dreamforce.com. If you guys missed any sessions, you can check out some videos there. They're being uploaded right now, so over the next few days, you should see a bunch more. All right, take it away, Joshua.
All right, and can I get a drum roll, please, Phil? Just a little bit of something. There you go, love it. All right, and the winner of the Customer Service Demo Jam is Vlocity. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yay.
Congratulations.
So we don't have fake applause.
All right, definitely. Phil, where are the sound effects?
Yeah, I'm sorry. We don't have the fake applause, but you can just pretend what that sounds like. Congratulations, Vlocity. Awesome job, both of you guys.
Thank you very much again. It was our pleasure.
Great. Thanks for having you. Amanda, you want to close us out?
Sure. Please join us for our next demo jam, which is November 17. We're going to be talking about small business apps, and then sales apps in December. We've got it planned out through February. If you are a partner, want to be part of this, you definitely let us know at ampteam@salesforce.com. And for those awesome customers who joined today and voted, thank you. This might have been a shorter webinar, but once you register once, you can come to any demo jam you want. So we'll have longer ones, shorter ones. Keep joining us every third Thursday. And we really appreciate the voting and the support. And we want to thank our partners again for making the demo jam happen. And of course, our MVPs.
Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Amanda. And catch us at appdemojam.com, and you can also view the recording, share the recording in 24 hours. Thank you so much for attending, and we'll see you next time.
Thank
Bye
you.
now.
Bye.